Welcome to your English Toolbox, your slow English podcast where we train your ears step by step. I am Martin.
And I am Julia.
Today is episode 2 of our series about daily habits to nurture relationships at Christmas and every day of the year.
And today we continue with habits 6 to 10.
First, a very quick recap of episode 1. We talked about turning toward emotional bids. We talked about daily appreciation and gratitude.
We talked about active listening, gentle physical connection, and small shared rituals.
These habits are not only for romantic love, they work for every human relationship.
Your partner, your brothers and sisters, your parents,
Your friends, even your colleagues at work. Because the basic human need is the same. We all want to feel seen, respected, and safe. In this episode, we will add 5 more habits that protect that feeling.
We will also explain how to use these habits in a formal environment like work without being awkward.
Today, we will talk about laughter, micro repairs, positive intent, self-care, and digital connection.
These are small habits, but they have big psychological benefits.
They reduce stress. They increase trust.
And they make daily life feel lighter.
In 3 sentences, here is our episode promise. When you add play, repair, and curiosity, conflict becomes smaller. When you protect your own energy, you stop hurting people by accident.
And when you keep a thread of connection during the day, love stays warm.
If you keep listening until the end, you will learn how to recover faster after misunderstandings. You will learn how to stay calm and curious instead of defensive.
And you will hear one formal workplace example that shows how these habits work even with colleagues.
Part 1. Habit 6. A daily moment of laughter or play. The 6th habit is sharing a moment of laughter or play. This sounds small, but it is powerful.
Because laughter is a signal. It says, we are on the same team.
When people laugh together, tension drops. Stress chemicals reduce.
And the relationship feels safer.
This matters during Christmas because pressure is everywhere. Schedules, money.
Family dynamics.
In that context, play is not childish. Play is medicine.
It reminds you that love is not only logistics.
How do you practice this? Keep it easy.
Share a meme that fits your humor. Tell a silly story from your day. Watch a bad movie and laugh at the plot holes.
The key is not the joke. The key is the shared moment.
You are building a small bridge.
And when the next hard conversation arrives, that bridge is already there. And play is also a learning signal for your brain. It tells you that this person is safe, even when life is stressful.
That is why couples who still laugh together often recover faster after a hard week.
Part 2. Habit 7. Micro repairs for small misunderstandings. The 7th habit is micro repairs. A micro repair is a small attempt to fix the emotional tone of a conversation.
Not after a big fight only. After small friction.
Because relationships are made of small moments. If small moments stay negative, the relationship becomes heavy.
Micro repairs keep it light.
They also protect your nervous system. When conflict rises, your body can enter fight or flight.
Your heart rate goes up. Your mind becomes narrow.
In that state, you do not hear well, you do not speak well.
And you often say things you regret.
A micro repair interrupts that process. It is a simple sentence that says, I want connection more than winning.
For example, you can say, hold on, let us slow down.
You can say, I can see my part in this.
You can say, I am starting to feel overwhelmed.
You can say, can we pause for a minute and try again? Some people worry that repair attempts look weak.
Repairs are not weakness. Repairs are emotional intelligence.
They are strength because they protect the relationship and your dignity at the same time. And here is a key point. Repairs work best when they are early.
A small repair now prevents a big repair later.
Here is a tiny rule that helps. Repair first, explain second.
If you explain without repair, the other person stays defensive.
Part 3. Habit 8. Assume positive intent and stay curious. The 8th habit is assuming positive intent and staying curious. This is a habit of the mind.
It is cognitive reframing.
When something hurts, the brain creates a story. And the story is usually negative.
They did not answer because they do not care. They forgot because I am not important.
Sometimes the story is true, but often it is not.
The person is tired. The person is distracted. The person is overwhelmed.
Assuming positive intent means you pause before you attack. You choose curiosity over accusation.
You ask a generous question.
So instead of saying, you never help me, you can say, I noticed this did not happen today. Is everything okay?
Did something make the day hard?
Curiosity changes the whole tone. It creates safety.
And safety makes honesty possible.
This habit is not about being naive. It is about giving the relationship one chance to explain itself.
It is about protecting trust until you have real evidence.
And psychologically, this habit reduces rumination. It reduces paranoid thinking.
It gives your mind more peace.
Quick reminder, if you want to practice these habits with real examples and language support, you can check the Patreon link in the episode description. On Patreon, you will find full transcriptions, study guides, vocabulary lists, and workbooks. If you live in a country without access to Patreon and you are interested in getting a Telegram access, just write in the comments yes, or more explicitly, yes, I want a personal Telegram access. We are building that for you, but we need to know that there is really enough people demanding this personal access. Part 4. Habit 9. Protect your own well-being. The 9th habit is protecting your own well-being. This is self-care, but in a serious way.
Not luxury. Not selfishness.
Self-care is relational care, because you cannot pour from an empty cup.
When you are exhausted, your patience disappears. Your empathy shrinks.
And your smallest stress becomes someone else's problem. So if you want better relationships, you need better energy. Sleep is not optional. Movement is not a punishment.
Quiet time is not a weakness.
This habit has a huge psychological benefit. When you regulate yourself, you reduce impulsive reactions.
You stop saying sharp things in the heat of the moment.
And you become more stable. Stable people build stable relationships.
So, what is a daily version of this habit?
It can be 10 minutes of silence, and it can be a short walk.
It can be a boundary like, I need a break before we talk.
Taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is how you avoid hurting people you love. Part 5. Habit 10. Shared digital touchpoints. The 10th habit is using digital media to create small moments of connection. This is not about endless texting.
It is about small touch points that say, you are in my mind.
A short voice note. A photo that reminds you of them.
A song link with one sentence. This made me think of you.
These touch points create co-presence. They reduce emotional distance.
And they protect the relationship during busy days.
They also work for friendships, and they work for family relationships that feel distant.
A small message can reopen warmth.
The key is to keep it low effort and genuine. No pressure.
Just a thread of connection.
Part 6. Using these habits at work. Now let us talk about a formal environment like work. Some people think these habits belong only at home.
But the truth is, they apply everywhere humans interact.
At work, you do not hug your colleagues. But you can still turn toward bids.
You can still practice appreciation. You can still do micro repairs. And you can still assume positive intent.
Here is the mindset. Professional does not mean cold. Professional means respectful and emotionally intelligent. So let us give one clear example. Imagine a colleague sends a short message that sounds rude. Your first thought is, they are attacking me.
Habit 8 says, assume positive intent and stay curious.
So you reply calmly. You write, I might be misunderstanding your tone. Do you mean that this task is urgent, or is there another concern?
That is curiosity instead of accusation.
And you just prevented a conflict. Now add a micro repair. If the conversation gets tense, you can say, I want us to solve this smoothly. Can we clarify the priority and agree on next steps?
This keeps the relationship professional and strong.
And you can add appreciation too. You can say thanks for the quick response.
I appreciate the clarity.
This is how you build trust at work. And trust at work reduces stress in your whole life.
Another work version of Habit 6 is light humor that includes everyone.
You can smile, share a harmless joke, or celebrate a small team win.
The goal is not to be funny.
The goal is to reduce pressure and create warmth. Closing reflection. Let us recap habits 6 to 10. Share a daily moment of laughter or play.
Practice micro repairs for small misunderstandings.
Assume positive intent and stay curious.
Protect your own well-being.
And create small digital touch points to stay connected. These habits are supported by research and decades of observation in relationship science.
They work because they build trust, reduce stress, and create emotional safety.
and they apply to every relationship. Love,
friendship,
family.
work.
Your life becomes better when your relationships become healthier. You feel more supported. You feel less alone.
And you recover faster when life is hard.
If you enjoyed this episode, please write a small comment before you go.
Your comments show the platforms that our community is real, active, and growing. This support is crucial for us to continue creating new episodes every week. Tell us which habit you want to practice first and where you want to use it, at home or at work.
Thank you for listening.